So today I'm going to try the Steamboat Ditch Trail. I mean, the last time I was there was probably 20 years ago.
Turn left, then take the first left.
And I've never been there on my own. So, yeah, this will be different. We'll see what happens. This is one of those days where I'm just glad I have
Then take a slight right turn.
made it out of the house, because I almost didn't. Again, I was getting overwhelmed with, well, which camera accessory should I take to actually get all this
Slight right turn. Turn
done?
left onto Talbot Lane.
And yeah, I don't know. It's a nice day. It feels like one of those days where the weather is lying. Because it says it's like 40 something outside, and it doesn't feel 40. It feels much warmer than that. It feels like we're already into the 50s. But yeah, you never know. So I found it, and this is a really good neighborhood. So I'm a little nervous about leaving my car parked on the street, which might seem counterintuitive, but my car's an ugly 96 Honda, and I'm worried that people will think it doesn't belong here and maybe call the police to come take a look at it. I'm so paranoid. Oh my God. So paranoid. But yeah. I hope this footage is stable. Just doing regular walking, so it should be okay. Some really neat houses and stuff around here. So I've been thinking a lot about how scary life is at the moment. This is a very scary time to be alive. I never gave much thought growing up to the concept of, I don't know, evil, I guess. I mean, of course, yeah, I knew as a kid evil existed, but it was always very theoretical. It's always in the history books and the fictional worlds of Tolkien and David Eddings and Robert Heinlein. I always thought, by and large, people were just good, that they ultimately had the best interests of others in mind. Obviously, everyone is a little selfish to some extent, because we all have our individual needs. But I always thought that people were generally good. I've learned how very wrong that point of view is. And it's devastating to actually come face to face with that knowledge in the form of people who are supposed to be looking out for other people as part of their jobs. So, you know, obviously politicians, but even more than that, police officers, firefighters, medical professionals, they are all in positions where the primary function of that job is to do the best they can to help the people who are affected by their actions in that job. And it's become clearer and clearer over the years that there are human beings on this planet for which that is not a priority, where politics is about self-enrichment rather than actually helping improve the lives of everyone around them. There are people who view others as less than human, despite the fact that we all have the exact same, human genome. We're all just human beings who need food, shelter, warmth in the winter, cool in the summer, who have people we love, we care about, who want work that feels meaningful and useful, and birds that are quieter than the birds around here. Man, these birds are loud. It's funny to me that it's so easy for some people to hate, but it's even scarier to meet people who absolutely are indifferent to other human beings. And there are a lot of people in positions of power now who don't feel anything. Oh, I got some people coming up here. Morning. The capacity to view human beings as things is arguably more disturbing, more terrifying than someone who hates other people. I think it's, fundamentally easier to commit acts of atrocity towards people that you don't view as people, that you just view as objects, pieces to be moved around a chessboard or numbers to be slaughtered, done away with. I always believed growing up that goodness and decency would, prevail in the end. That while there might be a handful of people who didn't subscribe to the belief that all human beings are created equal and deserving equally in happiness, fulfillment, joy, love, and the basics of existence on a planet that none of us asked to be on: food, shelter, clothing. But that I believed growing up that the majority of people did realize those things, that the majority of people were good, were decent. I no longer think that the majority of people are decent. I think it's been proven fairly substantially in recent years that people who are compassionate, kind, empathetic, who are concerned about others and not out to just live life to enrich themselves and to put other people down. But those of us who are not like that, we're in the minority. It means it's a very scary time to show compassion or empathy, caring. Well, I am so out of shape that I think that is going to do it for now for the walk. And I'm an idiot. I forgot to set my watch to record this as a walk. Ah, well. Maybe I'll remember next time. Not sure what I'm going to go do next. Guess we'll just see where the day takes me. So that's what happens when you don't test things before you leave the house. I grabbed 3 fountain pens and they were all out of ink. Well, crud. Still gonna call this morning a win. I did actually get up, shower, make breakfast, and actually went for a hike. Oh, a short walk. It wasn't a hike. But that's gotta count as a win in my book. I was worried about the car the whole time I was walking, and I was only walking about 20 minutes, if that. I've been having weird memories pop up. I know some of it has to do with, me confronting my dad's dementia and the whole concept of aging and memory and all of that. But yeah, like just weird things like these 2 toys I had when I was a kid that were just, one of them was just multicolored sand that you would shake back and forth. And another was this gooey iridescent fluid, I guess, in a disc that you would press with your thumbs, and the heat of your thumbs would make the color of the goo inside the disc change. And I don't know, just weird stuff. I think I need to make another appointment to see the doctor. My throat has been feeling really... I've been having problems with my voice for the last couple of years, but lately it just feels like I am always on the verge of having a really bad sore throat. I know that's not normal, so I think it's time to go back to the doctor. So if any of you would like to share how you cope with existential dread on a regular basis, I would love to hear it. It's nice to feel like you're not, that I'm not alone in this, and maybe other people are also going through it too. I guess that's it for now.